Welcome back, guys, to this online session on Azure Web Applications. So, I welcome all of you to this online session. So, if you remember, we have deployed a basic web application. Okay, so on our service plan. So, if you click on this URL, you will get your default page of .NET. So, which you are getting here. So, now we are going to manage this web application through Visual Studio. So, I'm going to open my Visual Studio. So, here I'm going to create a new project. So for my project, I'm going to use a web application. So ASP.NET Core web application, I'm going to select here, click on next. Name, so name I'm going to give here IT Engineers app. So this would be the path where this application repos will be stored. Okay, that is my solution name, which I'm going to use here. Click on create. So it will give you a template. Okay, so you can choose your template, you can create empty, you can call a API. So I'm going to use here MVC model, MVC, so web application model view controller. So let's select this and click on create. So this will also create a basic application for us with this given template. Okay, so if you will debug this template, let's click on start debugging. So it will check the codes. So if there would be any error, so which you can verify it through debugging, or if your web application is okay, then it will host your web application through localhost. So you can see here IT Engineers app, that is your home page, that is your privacy page. Okay, now what we are going to do here, we are going to edit these pages. So let's go to views. There's a home, so where we can change home page. You can write your code for home pages. Okay, so I'm going to write down here welcome to, let's make minor changes so that we can understand. Welcome to IT Engineers. Welcome to IT Engineers online classes. Let's do promotion also. So that is a minor change. Okay. So learn building apps with the ASP.NET Core. We can add that also. So what I'm going to write here, subscribe, share, and like our videos. Okay, if you want to set any parameter, any URL, you can set a URL also for here. So I'm going with this basic minor changes. Okay, so you can change your privacy also. So there's a privacy, that is the title. Okay, and then this is the information, so which you can edit. So again, this is a basic web application, the application which you will get from your developer. That application you can deploy through Visual Studio. That is our main motive. Okay, so that's why I'm showing you this. Now just go to your application, right click here, there's an option publish, click on publish. Okay, so what you can do, you can create a new web app. Okay, so which will be host on your service plan. So you can choose your existing service plan, or you can create a new service plan. So let me show you. So I'm going to click on create, then click on create new, click on create profile. So you can see here, this would be the name of my web application. If you want, you can change. Again, you need to give here a unique name, globally unique name, then your subscription, your resource group. So if you see here, it will automatically pick your hosting plan, service plan. Otherwise, you can create your new one. Application insight, which is disabled. If you want, you can enable for your reason, and then you can click on create. So it will create a app service, new app service for you. I'm not going to create new. What we will do, we'll use existing. Okay, so select existing, then it will map this web application with your existing on your existing app service, correct? So you can click on create profile, or what you can do, if you have already web application, you can import your profile. So through your web application page, here you can see you can get your published profile, which you can download on your local system, and then you can import your profile here, and you would be able to map this web application, any existing web application. So now we are going to select existing, click on create profile. So here it will pick your subscription. So as I'm already signed in with my Azure account here, resource group, then app services. So there is one app services which is IT engineers. There is one slot which is my production slot. So there would be a production slot. So that's why I'm not getting this. So there is already one application is running on my production slot. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to, now if I'll upload this web application, or if I'll map this application on my production slot, so if there would be any problem exist in my existing code, so that will be applies on my main web application. Okay, so there should be a downtime, so which will impact on my business application. So what I will do, I will create a slot here where I will upload my application. So I'm going to give a name stage, click on add. On this slot we'll upload that, we'll map that application, and then we'll test. So if everything will be okay, then we'll swap this slot from stage to production. So that is the way of blue green deployment. Now let's wait for, so that is created, the slot is created. Now let's move to your Visual Studio and just go back, click on create profile again. Here you will get your app service, then your service deployment slots. Here you will get stage slot, select your stage slot, click on OK. Now it will create a profile. So profile is created here, IT engineer stage web deploy. Click on publish, so that will publish your application on this slot. So let's wait for this. In few minutes you will get your web application ready. So that is the URL for accessing your web application, which is not your default URL. So if you go to your browser, if you see here, so we are on our staging URL, that is our staging URL. You can see welcome to IT engineers online classes. Subscribe, share and like. So whatever link you will specify, it will be moved to that link, if you remember. Okay, so if I'll click on my, let me show you one thing. So in my existing application which we have mapped with this staging slot, if you see here, okay, so I'm going to show you that the code for this index file. So if you see here, I did this changes, run from YouTube, and that is my YouTube channel link. Now that is mapped with my staging slot. So if I'll click on my staging slot, I will get my URL to test this staging slot. So what you can do, you can click on this URL and then you can test your staging slot. So here I'm getting welcome to IT engineers online classes, run from YouTube. So if you click on this, it will be redirect you to my YouTube channel, correct? So these are the minor changes which I did. Now if you see everything is okay, now if you go to overview of your web application, I'll go back, go to resources, overview of your main application, main page. Then here you will get the main URL for your web application, which is itengineers.azurewebsite.net, okay, which you can change through custom DNS. Now if you click on it, you will get .NET page. Okay, what I want to swap this page with my staging slot. So there is the option swap. you can click on it. So source, as I have only one slot right now, which is my staging slot. Okay, so this will be swap with production slot, correct? So click on swap, and then the changes which you have done on your web application, that will be applied on your main URL. I hope you all are learning with my videos. So if you guys found my videos uh, informative, then please like, comment, and share. So that is done. So swapping is done. If you see here, now refresh your page. If you see, that is my previous web page. If I'll refresh, so it will be changed. So I'm not going to refresh it, so you will be able to understand the difference. Now I'm going to click on this URL. So here you can see, okay, let's wait for, let's refresh it. It's getting from caches. Okay, so this URL you can check, and that is the oldest URL. So both are same. Now that is my updated page for this web application, correct? Now in next lecture I will show you how you will deploy your web application through FTP. Okay, so what we will do, we will change this page, this web application, through FTP, and we will deploy a new web application, correct? So thank you guys, bye bye.